kids kill the internet just like back in our day. A kid needs a good test because a retro console's on the way. Infinite crafts a game. What's it do? Who knows? And since when does a console cost more as it goes? Welcome to New Dad Gaming.
Adult beverages are poured. The kids are asleep. Welcome to New Dad Gaming. It's a show about fatherhood, gaming, and new fathers figuring out their gaming lives.
My name is Trevor, and I have a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old.
And I'm Jeff. I have a 15-year-old and a 12-and-a-half-year-old.
Each week we try to show that just because you became a dad
Does not mean it's game over.
unless your kids murder the internet.
That's right.
And then that session is going down fast. This story warmed my heart because it was such a throwback to the old days of how the internet could work, and a misplaced raised receiver on a rotary phone could just destroy the internet in your entire household. When you walk us through what happened this week.
Do you remember those days where you pick up somebody in the house and pick up the phone and you'd hear yelling like, what?
Squeeze, squeeze.
Yes. Oh my God. But yeah, that happened in modern day where I was playing along on my Steam Deck like one usually does and streaming from my PS5 when all of a sudden, like, I'm in Kingdom Come Deliverance. Again, like I talked about that game a lot. But it relies on a lot of quick thinking, eye-hand coordination when you're in a fight. Like, you need to coordinate these sword strikes perfectly because you have stamina, and it's very realistic. You get hit in the head, you're done. Like, that's it. So all of a sudden, everything is going pixely, and I'm missing my shots. And I'm like, what is going on? And like,
I'm great at this game.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm missing is because of the internet, damn it.
It's not me. But everything just starts going blocky. I'm like, what happened to the internet? And I have my phone with me, so I look up on the router just to see what's pulling the internet, if anything, right? And I see one device that is under my teen's name pull down 10 times what I'm pulling down. And I'm just like, oh, okay, well, that's what it is. Like, what's going on? So I pause the game, go up to him just to see if there's like, okay, are you crypto mining? Like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Is there like a virus on
Can I get in on this?
Yeah. I want to cut. But no, he's like, oh yeah, no, my game updated because they have a new map. And apparently just how it's done, they have to re-download the whole game. So that's like 100 gigs. And it's going really fast. Yes, it is, because it's hogging everything.
Because you're
on the
stealing
internet.
from me, son. Just like your Wi-Fi, like your fridge isn't working because it can't connect to Wi-Fi. Like, just the entire thing is shut down.
Yeah,
Oh,
entire bandwidth is gone.
so how did they treat it? Was it sort of like, not my problem? Like, my internet's doing fine, so you just deal with it. Were they remorseful or concerned about your lack of internet? What happened?
It was kind of like a bewilderment. Like, what do you mean? Like, because they hadn't experienced that. They didn't know what I was talking about. Like, they know when the internet goes down, obviously nothing works, but they have never heard of just taking over the bandwidth and hurting other people in the house that want part of the internet, right? They have never heard of that. So I did inform them that, like, you just have to let people know if you're downloading a heavy file like that. Especially Steam seems to be prioritized. That might be my fault. I might have prioritized. Now that I'm thinking about it, don't tell them.
Yeah, you look at your router settings, and it's like PS5, Steam Deck, Jeff's phone.
I'm pretty sure I prioritize gaming, so it will know when something's online or trying to download. It'll prioritize it. So maybe that's my bad. Now that I say that out loud, so I'll maybe run that back and apologize to him a little bit. But just, again, check with people if you're downloading a 100 gig file, prime time in our household when everyone's trying to do stuff. And again, the devices have grown. I don't know about your household, but my devices have like quadrupled. It's like everybody's got a phone, not a DS all the time, but like the Switch is online. They have laptops, my own laptop, Steam Deck, PS5, all that stuff, right? YouTube's running my kids are playing YouTube while they're playing games and on a Discord call. So like everything's running all the time. So I don't know if you have the same problem with like this many devices, but it feels nostalgic. It feels like we're grasping for the internet again.
Well, think about like most houses nowadays. So you have every TV in the house. There's probably a smart TV, every console, every phone, every laptop. Like if you have smart devices, like we have a little Google device, we had some Alexa devices, like all of them, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, and all of you got it. And like, remember,
washer, dryer, everything has Wi-Fi now. Like
garage door, everything.
Garage door.
It's fascinating though, the thought that like they've never known slow internet or limited internet. Like the pain of trying to like download an MP3.
Yes.
And it's going pretty well, and all of a sudden, like the bits just like drop off a cliff. You're like, "What is this?" And, like, because someone's trying to watch a video, and it becomes this like just get off for like 20 minutes till I get done this.
Yeah,
it is a very antiquated kind of idea. Because I will say that one of the more interesting ones for us was we had something was wrong with the building we were in, lost the internet entirely for 2 or 3 days, and that was interesting because like the amount of times the kids would like go to one of the devices, it's like, oh, I will now just do this.
Right.
What is this black screen? I don't understand.
What do you mean?
And then I was even being careful with my usage because I had to tether the entire time and didn't want to blow through the mobile bandwidth. So just even that like little tweak really brings to bear like how much of a different world it is right now, like of such internet abundance, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it kind of like grinds everything to a halt, especially if you have... Like, again, my kids primarily game on Steam now, so it does need to check to be like, hey, is this game okay? And if it can't communicate home, sometimes it just won't boot for you, right? So if things are grinding to a halt and there's no internet, they'll be like, why is my game working? I paid for this, it should be working. And I'm like, you know what? You're right, yes, but let me sit you down and tell you the story of the Dark Ages when we had to, keep everybody off the telephone and we only could download one picture at a time, let alone a full game. So
yeah, let me tell you a tale of landlines, screeches. What was it? BBOS? BDOS? What was the?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that, right?
Like chat rooms. Remember. That's the thing. Like
the chat
all
rooms,
the old
right?
Nelson memories. Yeah, all the old chat rooms like back in the day, or the old games you could play online.
God, yeah. Remember that? I remember it being like a total invention where you could pause downloads. Like before you had to do the whole download. If it stalled, like you were done, you had to restart. It would never find the temp file. And when that came out, that was magic.
It was a different
My kids
world.
will never know. My kids will never know.
In future, it'll be one of those escape rooms, except it's going to be like old school internet type of thing. So it's like you have to download this MP3, but then you have one of them interrupted. Why didn't you just pause? Someone opens a phone, ruins the landline. Just have them completely destroyed, and then have us dads come through and breeze through it like it's nothing.
That's a good idea for even a game. Just like you have to wander through the world in like 1994, and you're just
survive,
trying to survive. It's like just daily life, but you have to survive.
Gotta try. So I need to go to my friend's place. I'm going to print MapQuest. Let's go.
Right? And then you don't print the right page or something, and you're off the pages, or you're off the map.
That's like, oh man, a kid's thought on an internet-free world. That's fascinating. Hey, Gaming Dads, do you have a similar story or any thoughts on that? We'd love to hear from you at New Dad Gaming, newdadgaming.com. Really love hearing from Gaming Dads. One of Jeff and I's best part of the entire week is reading the emails and everything else, or messages, anything above from fellow Gaming Dads. So again, at New Dad Gaming, newdadgaming.com. We'd love to hear your internet horror stories as kids discover, hey, it's not infinite. Now, you know what is infinite, Jeff? Infinite craft. Have you ever heard of this?
I have not. I'm interested to see what we're crafting.
So, I don't know that this is a thing. So, I don't want to overhype it. This would be one of those, like, tiny purviews, right? Where just one day you wake up and you hear the word Roblox for the first time.
Yes.
I don't know that this is it.
Okay.
But it has absolutely enamored my kids. And it's one of the things they've been doing nonstop on their laptops. So I think it's and now it's browser-based, so I get the feeling it's because of school, where if they can get access to any sort of internet, they can find a game that's also kind of on the peripheries so they don't get in trouble with it.
Right.
So as best that I can tell, like it is a canvas of which there's just things on the right side that you can drag. So in this case, I've dragged water onto it. Okay. So I'm going to try my best to make this good for an audio format.
Right, yeah, you have to talk us through this.
Yeah, so imagine like a constellation-style looking thing, and there's a bunch of things on the right. Currently, there's water, fire, wind, and earth. So I added water. Now, ostensibly, if I add fire, you get steam. It's like, congratulations, you've created steam. Okay. So now we'll take steam and, steam and fire. Now I have an engine. Okay, so steam, like a steam engine, I suppose.
Yeah.
And now I could take an engine and add earth to it, and that's a tractor.
Okay.
Oh, okay, you can kind of see that, right?
I can see that. I can
see a
vehicle
vehicle that works the earth.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens when I add fire to tractor?
Nothing.
Still tractor. Nothing.
It's on fire.
Okay, water to tractor. It's a boat.
Okay. All right. So, I can see that.
Right, and apparently, like it does not stop. Like you could just keep going, and I don't know if it's because it's AI or it's just been programmed with like a million potential variations where it apparently is just, as it says, like infinite. So we already made tractors, so we do a tractor and then just like it's just, and you could start to see like,
oh, okay, and I see it just building. So whatever you made builds on the side, which now you can drag in again. So you built a tank, and now you could.
I wonder if you can combine like multiples. It's because we do like a boat and a tank. You'd think it'd be like a battleship. Okay.
There you go.
So it's this discovery. It's like this interest, and it's just like the only reason I brought it up because I wasn't sure. It's like, have you ever heard of this? Is this a thing that exists now for kids, or is this a tiny little corner of the internet that my kids discovered? And they're all about it.
I will have to get back to you on that and just ask my kids, because if they've done this, I haven't seen them play it, and it might be like, let's say it's a school thing. Where they can get on it safely, right? And just do it through class. But I kind of want to see if they've played it before, because I'm sure if they got a hold of this thing, they would try to break it, right? Like, my kids would definitely zone in on this. And it looks like there's even an app for this, so they could even download it to their phones.
Like, there's just numbers, and there's like, stink, sweat, stench, like it
goes forever.
Like yeah, and for instance, like, so here, like, we were watching a streamer do it. He combined a few things, and he was able to make the streamer name like Pew Pew Die, or Pootie Die, or however that guy's name is. Yeah, Pootie Pie. Pootie Pie? God, I've never
PewDiePie?
That's what I kind of thought.
Yeah.
So there's people, and like, my kids are trying to get like certain celebrities or like stars they've seen on Netflix type of thing, like Kung Fu Panda. It's like, what would you have to combine to get Kung Fu Panda? And it's just...
Right.
It's fascinating. I don't know what to tell you.
That's very creative, though. Like, that's a good kind of... again, like, just mental gymnastics to get there, right? It's a good puzzle. Once you start understanding the combinations, and you can quickly build them.
Yeah, I think... And then, like, just... Yeah.
Oh, you made a cloud.
I made a cloud, so I got a boat. I'm going to have
I'm not sure how that works.
Into a pirate. So the problem for an audio podcast would be like you and I looking at a funny board.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
So I'm gonna try not to do it too much, but like I said, it was a curiosity for me. It has absolutely enthralled them. It is kind of fun. I don't think there's necessarily a censor on it. So I didn't see any swear words or anything, but I did see some. Like I was watching the streamer thing.
Yeah.
On our video, and there did seem to be some suggested type stuff, so I might need to actually keep a bit of a sharper eye on this than what I probably initially thought. It's not trying to do that. It's just like it doesn't necessarily prevent it. If that makes sense.
Okay. So, well, again, good to know. Infinite Craft.
Infinite Craft. That just next week report back. Ask your kids if they've even heard of it, and I think if they have, that means that it's something that's kind of starting to grow. So, hey, Gaming Dads, have you had any experience with it? Write into us at New Dad Gaming, newdadgaming.com. Now, the one thing that is going to be interesting in iHouse is there is a ticking time bomb that is coming.
That will be interesting.
You're like, yes, it is an interesting type of idea.
That's right.
So, for Christmas, my oldest had received a retro handheld. I think when it arrived, it turned out to be a bit more of a knockoff than I would have liked, but it genuinely seemed to work. Now, I had a difficult time because I did see him drop it. However, but because it is a knockoff, he also had reported previously before he dropped it that it had this like red color screen type of thing that happened beforehand. So I've kind of come to the conclusion that the dropping was sort of bad luck. It really was not he wasn't being careless, just unfortunate. And I kind of get the sense that I think the thing just broke before he really even had a chance to break it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it just kind of fell apart.
So I found a really good deal. Amazon was having a sale, so I've bought a new one. And it's like currently shipping, it's going to arrive.
Okay.
Right? So cool, great, like happy that it'll have it.
Yes. Where's the time bomb part?
The damn problem is, Jeff, is he went ahead and he had some awful grades
on
some tests recently. So he has been off all video games for like 2 weeks.
Right.
And then this week, there was a series of like 3 new quizzes, like exams.
Yeah.
So what I know, the secret that I know is that there is these games coming. There's this whole new consoles coming. He's going to really love it.
Yes.
But if he doesn't get his damn marks up this week, like he's not going to be able to. I'm just going to have to hold it until he finally gets a good damn grade. It's like, come on, man. Like it's coming in any day now. Let's go. Get some marks. Please.
So you're staying up with him like all night. You're okay. Listen, you really have to. You have to do well. I'm just saying. Wink, wink.
I can't say why, but you have to do well.
You have to do well here.
Like, I am curious to see you play this thing. So it's been... Have you ever had something similar where it's like you had a surprise lined up? You were excited to go to a restaurant or something, and then one of the kids act a fool, and it's like, God damn it. Because now I have to be responsible and punish you. Yes. But I don't want to. God damn.
Yeah, as recently as this week, just having, again...
just an hour ago.
Basically, yeah, when we had to move this show because I was dealing with a sassy teenager. So I was planning on going to the movies to see Project Hail Mary, the new sci-fi movie that's out. I've read the book. I love it. Kids love sci-fi movies with me. This thing's in IMAX. I haven't been to IMAX in a while, so a giant screen, right? So... I was going to treat them to a movie, actually pull them out a little bit from school and go see it so there's less people and just have a good time, right? But things kind of shifted. And that's when I had to call it off, let alone take them out of school, right? Like I was giving them a super treat to like go do this thing. And then they're like, again, just acting not being great. And I held off. Still going to go, but like at a later time when things kind of cooled off, much like yourself, right? Like just... let's get back to, baseline here, and then we'll do something. But yeah, it sucks, man, because you have everything kind of like lined up, and you're like, you're excited for them. You're like, this is doing more damage to me.
Yeah, like it's like this is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you, and then just it legitimately does. You're like, damn it! Like I wanted to see this movie. I had pre-bought snacks, like I was ready to go.
Yes,
you're ruining this for me.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't want to miss this. So, can you just smarten up? Thank you.
Yeah, but great trips and those other things like that is that's so classic,
right? Kids can be wild. Like it's an adventure, and you're like, no matter how much you have them, like, okay, everything's fine, right? It's been fine for like let's say months, and you plan something out, and then all of a sudden, nope, there's a curveball, and everything goes sideways. So,
decided to turn this into a learning.
Yeah.
We need to turn this into a teachable moment.
Right.
In the worst possible damn time.
But so let's say things are on pause with this, new retro console. Are you yourself going to crack it open, just see it and play with it?
Every day. I'm going to have a great time. The first thing I've learned with these is like, and this would be like Gaming Dad tip, if you get these, the first thing to do is replace the SD card.
Oh, okay, good, yeah.
They tend to ship with the cheapest possible ones. Right. So upgrade it to a good one. And then, yeah, man, probably going to have a really great time. Going to have a lot of fun. Going to find which games I've never seen before and, like, just be living my best life. So it's not so much hurting me this time, thankfully.
No.
But what hurts me is because I know how much he liked it.
Right.
and he wanted it, and you're picturing the like, oh, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna be able to like present it to him, and he's gonna get excited. You get to be the hero, and cross your fingers, folks. Let's hope for some good grades.
Yeah, I'm hoping it pulls through, and you get to deliver this to them without, again, making too much of a console for yourself and then just playing it.
Speaking of consoles, moving a little bit up market with these ones, you had identified to me kind of a situation that's going on with like PlayStation, if not like all major consoles now. Like the prices are rising.
Yeah, again, PS5 and the Pro are rumored to go up again soon, shortly, because of all the component shortages, I think specifically memory, and they're looking at raising prices again. I think they've already done it once for at least the Pro line, and I think Nintendo jumped a little bit as well. And now it's getting to the point where, are we pricing out the market, right? Like, I bought a launch PS5 just out of pure luck to get one. Because again, it was through COVID. It was very hard. Like, they didn't have a lot of inventory. I managed to get one. Great. It was a lot of money at the time. Now, that was the cheapest console to buy right out the gate. That doesn't happen.
Who knew it would be an investment? It was just like,
right?
He'll probably be able to sell it at a profit at this point.
Well, yeah, probably. And then, I don't know, like in past experiences, do you remember like the 99, like it was a $99 PlayStation 2? Like that will never happen again. Like, it's just,
well, there used to be a benefit to waiting.
Totally.
Right? Like it's like, well, I know it's a launch console, but like I'll just stick with the PS1 for the first or second year, and then I'll be able to pick one up used, or they'll just bring down the price, and it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. This sucks. Like the thought that, like, if you want to participate in the latest and greatest of these consoles, as we like to do previously, it's going to be this never-ending chart up and to the right. It's like we're just going to keep charging more every year. It's going to be $100 extra every year. So, like, you had made the point as we were talking. It's like pre-ordering these consoles now is almost like fiscally responsible. Because it's just going to keep going up. This is the cheapest this thing will ever be.
Yeah, it's like we said last episode where I was kind of humming and hawing about a Switch 2. I'm like, well, maybe you do buy it now, knowing it might go up in price. And these are consoles, like the PS5 specifically, is 6 years old. Like, that's crazy.
Oh my God, wait, 6 years old? Is it?
I'm pretty sure it was 2020 or 2021.
Oh my God, that's awful.
But yeah, it's going up, and it's $600 here in Canada, and then the Pro is $800. So, I don't know who this is for anymore. I think I don't know. I know they have to make money. Like I know they want to make money, but where is the market now? Because I think money is getting tight. My kids are definitely not looking for new consoles, which is now part of the problem. I think. They're happy playing their laptop games or even this browser game. I'll see if they played that, right? So, or a retro console. And like maybe we're reversing direction on here a little bit. So I don't know where it's gonna end up. Right? It's kind of like I don't want to paint a gloomy picture, but I would like to play Witcher 4 on a new console and not have to pay $2,000.
That's a fantastic point because maybe I don't know if they think they're being clever or it's just. Like I'd be curious to know, like a fly on the wall in the boardroom, is this maniacal, like rub their hands together, ha 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 ha, we're just gonna fleece these people, they'll pay us anything? Is it, oh damn, if we don't charge, like we're losing our shirt because RAM costs so much right now, if we don't charge more, we're gonna go out of business. So this is the only way we can sell this thing.
Yeah. Is
it a combination of those things? And is there not some prudency to look at, as you said, like look at the market and see it's like, I have an Xbox. Do you know what my kids play? A browser game? Like looks like you could rewrite it in like a half a day and it would run on any $50 Chromebook. Not to mention mobile phones, right? So it is confusing. Yeah, it is a confusing move, and it's not, again, I don't know if it comes from arrogance, greed, or desperation in the sense that like we can't sell this for any less than it is.
Yeah, and it might be a combination of all those things, but we're getting to a point where do I consider going in and getting a PC now? Like, I know that's not going to be any cheaper, but at least I can swap out parts. Where, I don't know, the console market, it's like now they're charging more to connect online. Now they're charging more for the digital games. They have less sales. And I'm looking at Steam and be like, are they just quietly in the corner? Like, again, monopoly, but like not really doing anything and getting all the sales because they're like, well,
Yeah. That was one of the bargains where it's basically like, okay,
Yeah.
you'll the PC to be part of the PC master race, you're going to need to spend probably at least $1,000, if not now, 15 or 2,000, right? But then the consoles, let's apple to oranges, like back then. So like back when the consoles were like quote unquote affordable.
right.
So the PC was going to cost you then like $1,000, but the
Yeah.
console would cost you $200 or $300.
Right. Yeah.
So there was this massive gap.
Yeah.
And the whole idea was like if you want to be part of like the latest and greatest and the absolute highest fidelity stuff, you're going to shell out. But if you're happy with some consoles and having a good time,
Yeah. Works out of the box, right? Like,
but you can get like a gaming laptop that is competent, not high end,
yeah.
but competent. Especially like if you're looking, Amazon's having a sale right now. There's ones that have decent enough memory and graphic cards especially to run like some lower fidelity stuff for like $500. So that means the gaming piece, like the two have switched. I guess if you think about it, like the consoles are now more expensive than some degrees of like gaming PCs.
Yeah, and like per dollar, right? And this may play into where Sony is pulling out of the PC market. They're like, no, we're done now. Because they probably see the threat coming, saying people are going to turn to Steam. If they get our exclusives and they can pay cheaper per kind of game time to get a PC and run our stuff, why are they going to buy a console that's going to be upwards of almost $1,000? I don't know. Like, again, it's very hard to look at that. And I think the first kind of writing on the wall was Nintendo pricing so high. Because usually they stick to the family kind of pricing, right? Where I think we even talked about it. It's like $399 was a good price point. And here in Canada, it's $629, which is just... That's stopping me from buying a Switch too.
It was God. I'm gonna try to like find it quick because it was a fabulous quote that was talking about the desktop PC. PC is like hold on.
Like the rise of it or the death of it?
No, hold on. So it's about like basically PC. So hold on. Let me see if I can find this one. It's specifically just about the idea that like a... Okay, so yeah, so the sentence was I came across it and like it hit for me because it made sort of sense, and I think it actually is kind of related to the console in a way. Just as far as like it almost feels kind of like a loss. So the idea was, I don't think you should give kids phones or iPads, but you should give them free access to a desktop computer. To which someone replied, iPads have no soul, but desktops, computers are like a nervous horse that has the capacity for love.
Wow. Okay.
And like at first, like you're trying to like understand. So I'm gonna read that one again. So it's like, I don't think you should give kids phones or iPads, but you should give them free access to a desktop computer. To which someone replied, iPads have no soul, but desktop computers are like nervous horses, and they have the capacity for love. So the general idea, like, if you think, and for this, you would have to go back to our gaming dad like childhoods.
Yeah.
And think back to the gray boxes that had the capability, like with a couple keystrokes when you're trying to do you're trying to enter in DOS when you're trying to get to a game. If you enter the wrong key, you're going to destroy the computer.
Yeah.
So the computer's like a nervous horse.
Like, everything's open. Yes.
What is it? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Is this okay? You're like, shh, it's okay. We're just going to open up Indiana Jones. It's going to be okay. We're just going to open up Day of the Tentacle. Don't worry about this.
I don't know. I'm freaking out here. It's okay.
So the idea being that like if you want to do computer work, you had to go and sit at the computer station, and when you're done with it, you get up and you walk away
Yeah.
from the computer. And what they're suggesting here in a way is With an iPad, it's just like, okay, I'm going to take this into the bathroom, into my bedroom, and into like the dining table. Instead of having a conversation with you, I have this computer in front of my face.
Right.
So I do you feel in some ways this is the same as a console? Because here we are, like, we're super big proponents of the Steam Deck, which is very much anti this.
Yeah.
But the idea with a console would be that, like, okay, it's time for gaming. I'm going to go to the couch with the TV, and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to game here for a second. So it's this very bespoke action, as opposed to, well, now it's just on my phone, so I'll do it while I wait on the bus, or like I'm going to sit on the couch, like, away from family. You know what I mean? Like it's a forcing function of singular, like, focus.
Yeah, no, I get definitely in this kind of phase of where consoles are, where we are in our gaming lives. It does feel like you have to go and do the console thing, make time for that, carve out time, be there with it, and that it's kind of like a luxury in a way. Like you just have to have all these things kind of coalesce to get that time in front of this console, right? And you did mention Steam Deck, where this kind of throws, like, that's where my time is going to be. That's where I'm going to be. That's my nervous horse that I can tweak and tinker with and do everything. And then this console thing is now a high-end kind of high-price value to get in and do something, but it's just the basic thing. I play games on it, and that's it. It doesn't do anything else. But do I go to a PC? I can do more things on a PC. I don't know.
It could technically be for work. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. If anything, that kind of makes me a bit sad, I think, where it
does.
The loss of it, like, it was such a great gateway. It was your window into everything gaming. It was great.
Yeah.
And it's just now this weird, expensive, I don't know, like, weird, expensive trinket that's, like, kind of falling out of fashion. And the games the games kind of don't need it. Like, Infinity Canvas does not need it. Peak, I think you'd mentioned, which we'll probably talk about next episode, doesn't need it. Like, some of the Roblox doesn't need it. So,
I want those smaller experiences, right? Like, I want the new 3DS that comes out that is a smaller experience and not all these high-end things. Like, just give me this little corner, please.
Oh, man. We'll see. I don't know. Perhaps Steam, maybe Gabe will save us all with his new Steam console that's coming out. Maybe they'll actually price it well. And
maybe. I don't know. They have money to set it aside, so okay.
Or it's going to be all retro consoles, or it's going to be all tiny fun things. Who knows where we might end up.
That's right.
Let's kind of hold that hope.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, that'll do it for us here for the week. Thank you so much for listening. This has been New Dad Gaming. If you have any thoughts yourself on any of the topics of the day, do you think a desktop computer is like a nervous horse? Have you had to punish yourself because you were punishing your child? Anything else that we discussed today? We'd love to hear from you. As we mentioned, one of the best parts of the show is interacting with gaming dads. We'd love to hear from you, just a hey or sharing a story, anything in between. Reach out to us at New Dad Gaming, newdadgaming.com. If you like the podcast, what really helps us out is if you head to any of the major podcasting networks, Google, Spotify, Caster, iTunes, anywhere where you get your podcasts, and just search for New Dad Gaming. Give us a subscription, and what really helps the show, and Jeff and I would be very grateful, is if you can rate us, leave some stars, or leave a comment. Helps blast the signal out to gaming dads, and we can create an old LAN party between our nervous horses and desktops. Should be a great time. Everybody, once again, thanks for listening, and until next week, my name is Trevor, and I have a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old.
And I'm Jeff. I have a 15-year-old and a 12-and-a-half-year-old that didn't take up the internet.
Oh, wait, I thought for sure. You had me for sure.
That was good. Sorry.
That was very good. Remember, everybody, just because you became a dad
does not mean it's game over.